Hey YouTube, this is my most recent purchase. This is a 2019 Mustang GT premium model 401A 10R80 with a Roush Supercharger. This thing is awesome. It is much better than I thought it would be. I spent tons of hours researching Mustangs, Camaros, Mercedes, stuff like that. I really wanted an orange 6-speed Mustang. What I ended up with is a blue automatic, and I really like it. So let's walk around just a little bit. This is a cool car. This is what it looks like under the hood. This is where most of the magic comes from, but the Gen 3 Coyote is a stellar engine. I really like it. So the Supercharger is fantastic. It does have a tiny amount of lag, but nothing compared to the twin-turbo BMW that I'm used to. So the digital dash is excellent. I really like it. Let me show you what it looks like in different modes. So there's normal, Sport Plus. So I like the gauges changing with the different modes. I'm going to go to H-Track mode. I'm going to say OK to that. So it has everything. Let's put it in gear. There. That's what it would look like driving. Now the 315 gear ratio in the back and the 10R80 with the Roush Supercharger is an excellent combination. I really thought 315 was going to be too tall, but it's not. I can spin the tires anywhere. It has tons of acceleration, excellent trap speed. It's always fun when you're doing a video review and you get to see some cool wildlife. I'm going to switch this around so you can see what I'm talking about. That's it. Look at that pelican. Such a cool bird. So, what about the negatives of the Mustang? Are there any? Yes, there are. There are several. Some of them are a big deal, others are kind of minor annoyances. But this is the way they work out. My biggest complaint is that the car is unstable at high speeds. So it floats like a 1970s Lincoln, and it shouldn't. It's supposed to be a performance car, even though it's not a PP1 or a PP2, GT350, I get it. It's still a Mustang and it shouldn't float. I can fix that. There's a lot of aftermarket support. That won't be a problem, but I shouldn't have to. Wheel hop is a problem, and that's common to anything with independent rear suspension. Steeda makes a lot of stuff that can fix that. I really expected more from Ford, but that's also the reason that it has some of the float issues, is because the subframe is moving around independently of the chassis. So the Bang & Olufsen system, that thing is a disaster. Whatever it plays is wrong. So it doesn't have bass, even though it has a subwoofer, but it has mid bass. And when you try to increase the bass, you increase mid bass. The crossover frequency is too high. There aren't the adjustments that there should be. And it's just a colossal failure. And it was a $900 option. I don't know what they were thinking. The standard stereo in my BMW is much better. The Bose system in my Porsche was far superior. Steering feel. Now that steering feel is always numb. So no matter what mode you put the steering feel in, it's electric, it's assisted, it's just vague. I really don't like it. Ford doesn't allow me to put the tachometer on the right side of the dash. And that's not a big deal. I prefer it on the right. I can get used to it on the left, but I've spent an entire lifetime with the tach on the right. So that's minor. But as configurable as the dash is, I thought that would be an option. So my last complaint is the wind noise. Now this car is 3 years old. My BMW is 15 years old. This car has the same amount of wind noise at 40 miles an hour, and it's almost new, that my 15-year-old BMW has at 70 miles an hour. Come on, Ford, you can do better than that. So, overall, what do I think about the Mustang? It is a really, really fun car. It looks great. It's fast.